Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Married in Minecraft. And we are down here in the ancient city getting ready to go work on the Warden Arena a little bit. But I just thought it would be funny to kind of point out my buddy here. This is the dishwasher and cook over at the Kelp and Cane. He seems to have gotten himself into a little bit of I would say a pickle, but it's more like he's gotten himself into a little bit of a tree. I guess he was standing here right when the tree grew up, and he is now inside in this block. And so, oh, technically, I guess I'm standing on top of the villager right now. Can you see that? Let's see. Can I see that if I go up here? No, because that's all in the way. Let's try this. I'm not really standing on his head. Can I jump back this way and stand on his head? Goofing off, goofing off. All right, here we go. Let's get this guy out of here. If I take all the tree off around him, is that going to deteriorate on its own with him standing here in it? I don't know. We'll come back in a bit and see if he's still here. Hey, hey, welcome everybody. Good to see you guys in the chat room there. Today is Thursday, and there is a bunch of stuff to still get done. We've got a lot done. I think oh, you know what? That is a great point, Kat. This is indeed a treadmill stream, and you don't hear the noise of the treadmill going because I haven't turned it on yet. So let's do that. I was so intrigued by the fact that this guy was stuck inside of a tree and couldn't get out. All right, so we're going to start the treadmill, and we're going to do a 2.5 mile an hour pace, and it's going to probably kick my butt a little bit because last couple of days it's been kicking my butt. And he still has it now. He should have deteriorated now. I don't know what's going on with that. Hey, what's going on, Fred? See you out there. And welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming through. Part of me wants to break this. Part of me wants to see if he's still there. So we're going to see if he's still there when we come back. Let me go ahead and put some more trees down because we cut a bunch of trees down. Did I cut that tree down? I did not cut that tree down. There goes a noise. Sounds like it might be my beautiful wife.
Hello.
Hello, there's Bad Rabbit. Is your video on? I'll go ahead and turn that on if so.
I'm just now starting.
Just now starting. All right, so we'll bring Bad Rabbit's video in a second. Let me catch you guys up with what's going on. I'll stop right here because this has been the scene of a bunch of, what's the word, drama the last few days. So we decided we were going to try to get some discounts from our librarians, and we invited a zombie in to give them a motivational talk about how they could lower their prices, and he was pretty effective. They all lowered their prices, and we were bringing them back to being villagers. And you are, wow, you spawned in like halfway stuck in the ceiling there. That was weird. But we had a talk with them. They lowered their prices. Everything was going well. But there was one guy that did not turn back into a librarian. And it was probably the original zombie that we brought over. And as we were logging off day before yesterday, Bad Rabbit pointed out that she wasn't sure whether it was just something that was looking like that because it was rendering weird, or was there actually still a zombie in there. So we came in that night, and yes, it was still a zombie, and in trying to catch him in a boat to convert him, he converted everybody in the library back into zombies again. So we had to yesterday go and de-zombify everybody again. So we are now okay. In fact, not only are we okay, but everybody in there has a bed, because the first time we made them into zombies, all the beds were down, and so the villagers started making more villagers. So yeah, had a lot of work to do there. Now we've got beds out here the villagers are sleeping in, and all the librarians have a bed. Ooh, ooh, lag. Ah. All the villagers have beds in there as well. So, how's it going there, Squid? Good to see you. Tyler, what's going on? And we are going to go and let that guy out because he's the only guy not in bed, and I feel sorry. Oh, wait. It worked. He deteriorated his captor deteriorated, and he should be in bed now. Oh, dude, your bed's over here. Why are you running around like you don't know what beds you have? It's right here.
happened to the bed scene? How come?
So
It's
remember, I
all...
told you what you have to do when you got outside guys claiming it is you have to bring all the empty beds outside into the library, put those beds down, let them claim those beds, and then the beds that are empty, we bring those back out here. So that's why you've got weird bed situation up there. So if you want to move them
So,
around, you can do that now. I would wait until this guy gets in the, okay, all the villagers out here are in beds. There's nobody out here to claim a bed in the library, so you can pick it up and move it where you want it. Let's see if we can bring in Bad Rabbit's video. Boom, there it is. She is in the bottom right corner. You see she's moving beds in the library there, and that's because I had to put them all over the place to try to get all the spare beds in there. But when you're working with villagers, that's one of the things they sometimes switch, especially when you get a new baby in the town. That baby seems to take priority over grown-ups and will take somebody's bed, and that one has to take another bed, and things get all out of whack. So when we had those new babies that came in, some of them claimed beds up in the library because that's where all the beds were anyway. And so we had to go through and fix that. But that's fixed now. And there's a donkey in front of me. Okay, so that's what happened with all of that. Let's talk about the Warden Arena and what's going on with that. Hey, chicken. Whack. Breeding villagers in a fortress in another village specifically for raids, but a lot of them were nitwits. Well, you know, I've noticed that if you don't have enough jobs for them to immediately take a job, I mean, it's not a guarantee, but if you don't have enough jobs for them to immediately take a job as soon as they're created, sometimes they come out as nitwits. Now, sometimes you can have an extra workstation and you still get a nitwit, but it seems to happen less if you have jobs around for them to take. But if you got like 5 villagers coming in and no job blocks, you could wind up with 2 or 3 nitwits. Green jackets. Not working, not part of society villagers. Okay, so we are over here in the yellow sector now. If you guys remember, we've colored each one of the quarters, and we've got the blue sector over there where all the villagers are. Yellow sector over here. We're going to have different trees for each sector. So the blue sector has oaks. We're going to have birch over here in yellow. And then we haven't decided what we're going to do with red and pink yet. Someone has suggested maybe putting mangrove in red, but that's that would be interesting and hard to do because red it would have to have water for the mangrove. I mean, you could do that. You have 1 block of water and put a mangrove tree in, I think. But because the redwood, a closer substitute would be the acacia because it's kind of orange. But we also have a pink quarter over that way. So here we are in the studio, in the arena. And Buster Sharp showed up and has been helping us. And he's pretty much finished putting... can't go across that. He's finished putting some of the seating in, and if you saw the Twitch stream we did the other night, the seating, you can see what's going on if you're sitting in the seating, but it doesn't necessarily keep you from being attacked by the warden if you're sitting up here watching. And the thought was, well, if I'm sitting here and I'm not moving at all, I'm totally still, he's not going to key on me, right? Well, wrong. So Holy Mist was up here, so was Bad Rabbit, and we had uncovered that shrieker right there and run away. We were way back there when the warden showed up, and he couldn't find us, so he started looking at them. They were sitting up there in the blue and white sections, and he started looking at them. I got yellow swirlies. Haste 2. That must be because it looks like Buster has brought a beacon with him and set a beacon on top of the, that's interesting. Let's go see what he's got going on over here. We talked yesterday about sponsorship for the arena, and Buster Mart is entering into a contract with the Warden Arena, and Buster Mart is going to be our first sponsor, so they're putting in their sign back here. And what's the name of Amanchu's place? Something Farms? Sunnyside Farms or Sunnyvale
That has
Farms?
something to do with Trident something.
Health Farms or something? Whatever the farms it is, we told Amanchu he should come in and put a billboard in for his area as well. Now this is the back end of the Warden Arena, and this is one of the things that we're going to be working on today, which is putting up a wall, because Amanchu's idea was not only intriguing but also makes it a little bit easier to function. So we're going to just have enchanted golden. How do you make an enchanted? Can you put an apple in the enchanting table? I mean, I thought enchanted apples were only things you had to find. You couldn't make them. Golden apples.
I think in like Java or something, like you can make an enchanted apple, but
Oh, that's Java. Who plays Java? We're bedrockers. Screw Java.
or something like that. I'm not familiar.
But yeah, the enchanted golden apples would be interesting. But you know, we don't want it's got to be challenging. And the other day when we were on Twitch, it was challenging. Of course, we actually didn't try to get from say one end down to the other end without being seen or heard. We actually were being seen and heard on purpose to try to see what kind of reactions we could get out of him and if he could escape and stuff like that. But and he didn't escape. That's the good news. Although the bad news is he did kill people that were up in the stands. So that part, don't know if we can fix because there's no such thing as transparent wool yet. And the audience should be safe for a fee, of course. Ah, okay. So they can sit in the audience and watch, and if they pay enough, then they won't die. Well, that's.
Was there gonna be bouncers or something?
No, he's saying
Like-
that we could have the enchanted golden apples, and you know they can pay a fee, and they get instead of hot dogs and sodas, they get health potions and enchanted golden apples, so that when the warden starts attacking, then they're okay.
There's a black cat over here.
Really?
Yes.
You need me to come get some fish and.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will be on the way in just a second, and boom, I'm coming. No fish here. Do you know where the fish are?
I think they're in the food one close to you. Like
The
There's-
restaurant?
no. There's those three that are stacked on top of each other.
Oh,
in the-
okay. Out in the center
ceiling.
area. All right. Let me come over there. I'm in the yellow sector, headed over to the blue. And I'm in blue now, heading to the, I don't know, first town common area. You said there's one of these three. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
Where did you go?
Not that one. Not that one. Nope. And no. All right. Did I miss something here? Not seeing any fishies. Blocks. Blocks. And blocks. No fish in any of these three. No fish in here with the wheat and the other food stuff. There's the kitty cat. I couldn't find any. There's no fish in any of these boxes over here where I'm standing. So we must have used them all up. Well, what was that for? I didn't eat them all. I think, you know, Ella eats fish a lot. So when Ella came, she may have gotten some fish. I can get him to go in there in the library. Dude, go in there. Go in there. Okay, he's running the other way. He's running back towards you. Nope, no fish in there. And that's the overflow. Here, go in there. Go in. No. Go back. Go back. You don't want to run behind me.
Okay, I got fish.
Okay, there you go. All right. She wanted a black cat, so now she's got a black cat. Okay, back over to where we're going to put the walls up. Hey, Amachu, we were just talking about you. It was good. We were just saying that your farm could set up a sign like Buster's doing over in the Warden Arena and be a sponsor. You could be the second sponsor that we have. Ah, so that's a good plug there. So Manchu said that speaking of fish, did you know that if you bought a shulker box from his shop, his shulker boxes come pre-stocked full of cod. An entire shulker box of cod. I mean, it's almost like he's trying to get rid of stuff.
Yay! I got black baby kitty.
Okay. All right, so back over here in the, this is the part that I was going to be working on today. We're pretty much finished with the construction phase of this. We'll go through and check a few things here and there, but pretty much the construction part is done. So with the idea of putting a wall down the middle, which we liked a lot, we're going to move out on that idea. And what we're going to do is put a wall right down the middle, and we may tie it into a few buildings like over here, that is going to allow the players, or going to force the players, I shouldn't say allow, it's going to force the players to have to go all the way almost to the end and then work their way back on the other side in order to attack the other team's stuff. And what I'm looking at is we're probably going to have to move this, because I'd pretty much set this platform up right in the middle of the, because I was thinking it'll be an end zone here and an end zone down there. And so I put this kind of right smack dab in the middle, and it would be perfect for the middle, but not so great if we're going to have blue team over there and red team over there. So going to have to move this, and I think I'm going to move this one to this side over here. Amanchu says he's got some editing to do. Yes, I know that's your favorite thing. We just love editing videos. It's so easy to do, so quick, so carefree. You can almost do it while you're eating dinner or something. No effort at all. Kat said she got it. That's okay. He came and brought us a box of gifts twice, and we completely missed it. Both times. All right, so we're going to move this one over. How much was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks wide. So do the same thing over here. And this kind of looks like the middle. I think we're almost one back. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put it right there. This will be the first one. And we'll put the other one. Now it kind of sucks because I had all these skulk that had climbed on top of this thing, and it was all perfect. Now if I can pick up all the skulk vines with this silk touch, oh, I can. That's okay. I'll put it back down when I get over there then. I know sometimes it doesn't, like if you're trying to use regular vines, you have to use a set of shears to pick them up. So this is good. Oof. Let's get this here. All right, so while we're doing this, since as I was saying, the Warden Arena is pretty much done, and we just need to do a few things here and there, you know, put in billboards and work on some seating. But the operational part, the field part, is pretty much finished. Now the question becomes, when do we do a Warden Ball game? Now this
Have you?
Huh?
Did you really test it?
The main testing part was making sure that the warden wouldn't escape when we called him in. That was the main thing I wanted to test. As far as
but you didn't want to test like a just a run through to see how easy it would be and if it was over in 5 seconds?
Um, I might bring in Danny to help do that. Depends on when we're going to try to set the game up. Um, I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. I think the best scenario is to have probably 2 wardens instead of 1 warden. If you've got 8 people trying to get around in here and only 1 warden, then when he locks onto somebody, oops, I don't want to use that one. I want to use this one. When he locks onto somebody, he's going to ignore all 7 other people. So the best thing to do would be to have at least 2 wardens. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oops, actually it was supposed to be back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 there. Expect injuries? Well, when we were doing this the other night, yeah, we expected injuries too. We actually assumed, we took F for everything and assumed that it was going to end badly. And that was what we went off of, was that he was going to kill us. That was the expectation. And actually, that could actually be someone's strategy, is I will be the sacrificer. I'll be the sacrifice, and everybody, I'll get the warden to chase me, and you guys execute the mission while I die. That could be someone's strategy. Oof. All right, and it's interesting. I don't think I built this exactly the same. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, of our mine coins, that's right. Okay, so I had a space back here for boxes. And I think we'll just do that. All right, so now on here, oh, you know what? I did have I had a catalyst in here as part of the blocks, didn't I? Let's do that. Let's put that back. And because these things actually give off a little bit of light there. And then we had one of these over here somewhere. We'll put it there. And let's throw down the rest of this skulk veins and make it look all skulky here. Make it look very ancient city-ish. Oops. There we go. So now that we've got this moved, they are not armed right now. They've been turned off. They're on safe, and we can run around and act stupid without risk of getting killed. We finished as soon as we finished up the other night. We went on and put them back on safe before the end of the stream, and that's it for my skulk vines. Wow, this chicken really doesn't last that long. I usually eat beef, but they have, we had so much cooked chicken left over from trying to skulk up the place that I switched over and started eating chicken. All right, so I'm going to put these walls all the way up here, and these walls are going to go, why am I not, oh, there's a box in my way. Like, I can't move over. What's going on? Woof. And you can't see it, but I got sweat rolling down my face. We are at 0.92. Maybe I should have turned my fan up on high or something. We'll move these boxes later. But this is the idea. The wall will be right here, and the players will have to go around the wall all the way to the end. So we're going to run this wall not all the way to the end. We're going to run it probably about 80% out. What am I hitting? Oh, I'm hitting the wall here. Okay, here. Hey, Buster, we were just talking about you. But that's okay. We'll stop saying bad things now that you're here.
All good things. All good things.
The Florida man is in the house. Oops, wrong spot. I was just telling Amanchu that you were the first to sign your sponsorship contract, and that your mural is going in. And there's this weird looking thing that gives me some yellow swirlies, and it's floating in the air, suspended only by some scaffolding, and it looks like it makes things go pretty fast. Oops, I hate it when I miss. And what we're doing right now is trying to put in the dividing wall between Team Blue and Team Red, so that so we can be closer to ready to start. And we were discussing when would we be able to actually play Warden Ball. I was about to say that's going to be a harder question than it seems, because the folks on the SMP here, and if you don't know who's on the SMP, you can check out the description of the video here, and there should be a list of all the other content creators on the SMP, and you can go check out their videos, go check out their TikToks and all their social media and everything. These guys have done a lot of great work, and they got stuff also not even. Oof, that was a bad move. That was a bad move. All right, let's go put these boxes down so I can come pick all that stuff up. I was just supposed to take the middle box out. Oops. All right. There. See, what can I get rid of to go pick that other stuff up? Because there's a lot of stuff over there. Am I going to be able to pick everything up? No. Way too much. Let's put this other box down. And I'll probably get rid of this catalyst out of my inventory. Let's see, I can drop this and this and this and that and that and that. This.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
I think I'm gonna have to.
That's what I figured. You're gonna have to what?
I think I'm gonna have to cut down some trees.
Good. Cut away. All right, let's move some stuff around on my bar to make it easier to pick this stuff up. I think I can get it all this time. Maybe. Yes. All right. And boom, the wall back here is done. It's big enough that the warden can't get across it, and players can't get across it, because one of the rules, of course, is that you cannot come in with your wings on. This is a ground game only. So Tyler would have to run and not fly away. All right, and we'll carry this wall out. So what I was saying is that it's going to be harder for us to figure out when we can all get on to play, because we've got folks in Australia, we've got folks in New Zealand, we have folks.
I think it was the time that was good for everyone was like 4 p.m. on a Sunday or something like.
Well, it worked when we did the Dragon time, but there were some comments about how early the Aussies and New Zealanders had to get up. But with UK, I think when we did that it was 4 hour time. So what time was that for you guys in the UK, Kat? You guys were like 8 o'clock, or no, 8, 9, 10. Had to be like 10 o'clock at night for you guys. You guys are 6 ahead of us, right? One, come on. Why am I not jumping high enough? There we go.
Why is there a pig in the library?
I don't know why there's a pig in the library. There wasn't earlier. He must have come in just now since you've been here. I know he was running around outside the library, but if he's inside, that was not me. Oh, now we got a big
He's in the fence.
unskulky area over here. Okay, so Buster's East Coast. So 4 here would be, I guess, 8 your time, and then we'd have to worry about the Aussies.
Or would be like noon. They're before us. Like.
Yes, they're if it's And
4 p.m. here. It's like noon there.
no, UK is ahead of us.
No, you said West Coast just now.
No, Buster's East Coast. He's in Florida.
Yeah, so he's same time us.
Yes, and we're talking about what time it is in England. So in England or in the UK, they're ahead of us. So if it's 4 o'clock our time, like Kat says, it's 5:30 right now, and it is 12:30 here. So if we were to do 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they're 5 ahead of us. And so that would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock their time. So Sugar was worried about being quiet. Well, that's okay. That's being quiet's not a problem. But I guess if you're dealing with the warden, you probably do want to be able to scream. All right, and yeah, so we could look at something on maybe Saturday at 4. We could put it in the Discord. By the way, if you haven't joined the Divergence SMP Discord, you should go check them out. I don't know that I have a robot notification for that, so anybody that's in the Discord that wants to share that address, go right ahead. I don't think I have anything that will turn off links.
Is this your donkey?
Yes, it's not supposed to be there though. It's supposed to be in the stables, which is over in the other section of the blue zone. I'm not sure why he's out, and I think he's probably out because of that bug, the one that knocks things off of leads. Now this is going to be interesting here. How do we? Oh.
Won't the warden kill him?
Well, if he comes over here, yes. If he doesn't come over here, he should be golden. Not on the comp, and you're the only one who can. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. We could shift the wall over a little bit to the left here, so we just split this thing down the middle over here. Oh, that's the plan. That's why I said we need to put this in the Discord and see what everyone thinks about that. That's what I was saying. We should put the link in here for anyone who's wanting to join the Discord, and then they can be in on the conversation. So if I leave the wall right here, which is smack in the middle, this section right here winds up being on this side of the field. But there's a lot of stuff on this side of the field, so maybe that's not a bad thing. Yeah, I think we'll leave that there. I mean, it's always something that we could change later on. But we are going to need to go up higher because the warden actually can get up here where I'm standing, I think. So that should keep him from crossing over if he's standing up here. Won't keep him from killing you, of course, because he can sonic boom you from up here. Oof. All right, what's going on, baby? Oof.
I need a list of enchantments.
Oh, you're trying to see what you're missing? I thought you had it all written down in a book.
Yes, I do, but I need to know how many. I think there's like 26, but I'm not sure. Can't remember. 30. There's 30, but I think there's more than actual 30. So, like, there's like sweeping edge, swift sneak. You know, things that you can't get.
So we're going to leave this open. I was going to cut it off, but we're going to leave it open because down here it's open for you to be able to come in and, come in and cross over. So, oh yeah, Tyler's got a point. Sweeping Edge is Java, plus it sucks.
Yes, I understand, but I'm doing the boxes for the books up on this roof.
Oh, okay.
So I need to know how many boxes I need.
Well, you need at least one for every librarian you got down there. That's for sure.
You need one for every book.
What's going on? Why can't I put one here? Huh, okay. There we go. It wasn't taking it before. Don't know why. All right, we have done 1.41 miles. I've used up all my fence posts, so we're going to roll back and get some more. By the way, before we do that, let's go check out what kind of contraption Buster's got going on over here. Oof, oof. Yeah, one of those situations is harvesting. That's why I'm not really a fan of Sweeping Edge. I guess probably because I came up under bedrock and I'm used to targeting my things and hitting what I'm aiming at and not hitting anything that's close by that I wasn't aiming at, which is what happens with Sweeping Edge. All right, so Buster's got some iron, some gold, some emeralds,
29,
some diamonds up here. And I'm assuming up there on the
27.
tippy top is probably the, yep, there it is. There's the beacon. And he's got an actual scaffold going up there as well. Yeah, I never get knocked back. But then if you've got knockback already, if you've got netherite, you already have knockback built into your suit. My problem with knockback is that creepers, it kind of knocks them back far enough away that they're not right next to you, but then they can still explode. So if you're trying to hit the creepers and you've got knockback, your first hit, he's gone, and then he's going to explode.
37.
Doke. Which side am I on? I'm on this side. I need to get to the other side. And we're going to need to build some kind of a little base thingy for the red team. So since we've got, what was that? Blue pickles over here for the blue team, we probably should use some red stuff for the other team. Let's take that and this and that and that. Let's see. So yeah, my experience when I was on Rooster's SMP, it was a Java world that he had that was also accessible by Bedrock guys. Kind of the same thing I'm hoping to set up. We had Sweeping Edge, and we did have knockback on a couple of things, and I was like, oh, don't want to use it. In fact, I threw a sword back because I did not want the knockback on it. It was hazardous to my landscape. But, you know, everybody plays differently, so there will be folks who like knockback as a sword. I'm just not
I like
one
it
of them.
because I don't run away from creepers, so I'll go head on into creepers and witches, so I like the knockback.
It knocks them away, and then you have to keep running after them and hit them again. All right, let's see. We got polished deep slate wall. I'm gonna make another. Buster is agreeing with me. Java sucks. Bedrock good. Where's Diggin? Diggin's not on here. She'd go, hey, get off my Java. What's in this box? Okay, more stuff.
I think our problem, though, is we were playing on a Java server, but we were still playing on Xbox, and there was issues with that, so. we're having. It was really glitchy. There's a lot of glitchy stuff.
Huh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we will come out here. And then we'll put 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's the red team. Let's throw some skulk on that. Skulk it up a bit. Bam. All right. So if we keep the same kind of design, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we had another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I should have lined those up first. Aha. Well, that's probably me, probably taking too long to hit them. I just don't like them in general. Creeper's bad. You know, you don't want to spend like, you know, especially because I don't build things in creative. I don't go in creative at all for anything. People are like, well, you should go in creative and you can do a mock-up. I'm like, if I'm going to do a mock-up, I'm going to do it in survival. And that's just kind of me. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing in survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, if you're going to build something in survival, you spend hours putting it together, and then Mr. Creeper comes by and screws your shit up. It's kind of irritating. Yeah, that's usually me. Exploding right in front of me. Hate angry celery. Let's see, we're gonna take this one block set. We'll make some more tile out of that one. So go boom, boom, and tile. And then we'll finish the red platform. Somehow your link is messed up. Your youtube.com at Buster Sharp link is messed up on my bot. Alright, I'll have to check that when we get out of here, because that just won't do. Does it? Okay, it does work. Good. Alright, so the red platform is good. We just need to give them a little box over here on the back end. How do I slap one down and do both top and bottom? I guess you can't do that. The R and P are white. The R and P? What? You lost me on that one.
Buster Mart, there's a P in there somewhere?
No, I think he was talking about it in his link. Oh, angry celery, gotcha. The R and the P. Well, there's no P in celery either. So it might be the dash. Ah, and sharp. The R and P in sharp. Ooh, blue pickles in the wall over here. Ooh, more blue pickles. What can I fill this with? I don't have any scratch. Oh, dang, I hit it with my fortune. See, that's the problem with having any kind of efficiency on your stuff. Oh, well. And that was only efficiency 4. Imagine if that would have been netherrack with an efficiency 5. I'd be dead.
I killed a librarian the other day taking down the boats.
Well, that's why I don't like efficiency 5.
Well, I don't know that it was efficiency more than it was sharpness that got him. I'm not sure. Some got him. He died.
Him dead. End result. Him deads. Okay, I'm going to put this one over by the red, and then we'll get back on the wall. So we've got the red base is here, the blue base is on the other side, and these guys are ready to go. There's already one there.
Jesus Christ, what? Never mind. That tree's not growing.
Oh, the link or what looks blue? These? Those are red. The other ones are blue. So this is the red base. I just need to get some more redstone to mark this as the red base. I do not have enough netherite because, you know, what's enough? Define enough.
I went looking for apples the other day, and I came across like 16 ancient debris in one of the boxes. I picked it up.
That's good. Because, yeah, once the update gets here, it's going to suck trying to get ancient debris and turning it into netherite. It's going to just suck. There's no other way of saying it. It's just going to suck. And no, I don't think I have enough.
Is it 5 ancient debris that makes 1 ingot? I can't remember.
Right now, it's 4 and
yeah.
4 and
4.
4 and 4, I think. 4 debris and 4 gold. Oof, there we go. Let's get up here. Problem is, once they make the change, once the update rolls out on the 7th, you know, you're gonna have to use the template, and to make
so it'll be a template.
In order to make something, you're gonna have to not only have the template, but the template's a one use thing. So once you use it, you can't use it again, and you're gonna, what is going on here? Why can't I put something down here? So anyway, it's going to be a one-time use template, and so you can duplicate the template, but it costs diamonds to duplicate the template. So you're going to have to find a template in the first place, and then duplicate that template, which is going to use up all your diamonds. And then once you duplicate the template, then you can take the netherite that you have, the ancient debris that you have. Well, no, you have to have netherite, I think, already to use it, and then you can use that to make stuff. So it's going to be really, really hard and expensive.
So what do you want? Do you want ancient debris or do you want ingots before the
I don't think
thing?
they're changing the formula for ingots, and anybody out there that knows can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but the formula for ingots is, I think, going to still be the same. What's changing is how the ingots are applied to your gear to make netherite gear. It's not just stick it in there, drop in an ingot anymore. It's going to be stick it in there with the template and then apply it. And like I said, the template, first you're going to have to find it. And then when you find the when you find the template, you're going to have to duplicate that template. And I think you can duplicate it 99 times, but for each duplication it costs diamonds. So it's going to get to be really expensive.
So you're going to prepare for this change.
The best thing to do is make all your armor in advance before it changes, so you don't have to deal with any of the changes. And that's what I was saying over on Mandalia. Let's just get like 2 or 3 sets of chest plates, 2 or 3 sets of pants. That's the best course of action. Two backup netherite hose? Okay.
I had a netherite hoe. It was really good. I was in the dark oak forest. Uh, and I forgot that I didn't have like mending or something on it, and it went away. But I got a bunch of stuff, so that's kind of nice. I'd do it again. I don't know why I had it. Like I don't know that I
I
consciously
don't know
made
that
that.
I would make a netherite hoe. A diamond hoe with mending and unbreaking on it would be perfectly functional enough, wouldn't it?
Except for if you took a hoe into the nether and died of fire, then it,
I
or lava.
suppose. Dying of
Wouldn't
lava is going to
happen.
be traumatic enough for me, regardless. uh, I don't know. He's so Tyler says even after the update, he would still make a netherite hoe. I don't know. You got to be Mr. Moneybags to be making a netherite hoe after the update. That's just a flex. That's just showing off right there. All right, let's go drop this. I can't go fast doing this because I can't control my direction that great. Oh, it said I can't go fast, and now I'm able to do it. Oh, I missed some. Uh-oh, we are building a wall. No cracks, no jokes. Building the wall. Maybe I should have called this episode Building the Wall. Whew. Am I out of? I am out of. All right. So this is going to be the wall that's going to separate the red side from the blue side, and they're going to have to come all the way from down there, go up there, go around, and work their way back. Gotta walk to the store. Buster is off to do his. Hey, Buster, that's great. You be safe on the way to the store, and we'll talk with you later. And I am at 2.09 miles. I'm not sure how far away the store is from you, but if it's more than 2 miles, it looks like you're going to get in more exercise than I am today. And then, as a parting shot, we'll give you a view of your Buster Mart B-Mart sign as it's coming in right now. All right, I'm gonna go get. Gotta go back down here to get out. So you can take those and make a clip and make your Buster Mart ad. How come I can't get over there? I'm not doing something right. I'm trying to jump right at the last minute. Jump. It's not working. Jump. Jump. There we go. Woof. All right, and we're gonna go back and get some more. Actually, I'm gonna go back over onto the other side and check because this is kind of getting tedious just placing wall signs down. And one of the things we were talking about doing is having, for the blue team, hollowing out a room back there in the back to put beds in. And if we have 4 or 5 beds, in case there's a 5-man team. See you, Buster. On both sides, both the red and the blue side. So that's another thing that has to be done. And then after that, it's pretty much just, that's it. It's aesthetics after that. It'll be operational. The one thing I did not figure out how to do was get the skeletons in there. There's this skeleton spawner, and I was trying to figure out if there was a way that I could do a water track underground and get it over to the stadium so that they would come up into the stadium and provide, so it'd be the warden and the skeletons in the stadium there. But that was just a little bit too much work. And it's just not going to work because of the distances. They'll despawn before they get over there unless somebody's going with them. Or I guess you could station people along the way at the right distances if you had enough people. And but then everybody would just have to kind of stand there for a while to get the skeletons in there. So not an optimal solution. All right, we're back over here in the villager side of the town, and the one thing I wanted to come over to do was check on who is not, like this guy here, I bet, is not locked in. Nope, hasn't been traded with at all. So, do we have any? We got a little bit of bamboo over here that I can use. Let's harvest what we can, and we'll sell that dude some sticks and get him locked in. You definitely want your villagers locked in, your outside villagers locked in if you're going to be doing any kind of work with your librarians, trying to get them to switch books or anything, because the minute you take down their stone or their working block, then somebody outside can take that if they're not locked in. So, or the guy inside can take the outside guy's job as well. They're not locked in. Oof. All right. Says maybe we can do that and have soul sand columns to push skeletons to the floor of the arena. Soul sand columns. That's interesting. All right, so I get 25 sticks out of this. Where'd the sticks go? There we go. 27, and he's not here. He's over on the other side. So let's go over here. We got 3 golems again. Sticks in here? Yes. But it only gives us 52. What's up, buddy? I could get 1 emerald from him because he hasn't been introduced to a zombie yet. And we probably won't do that out here because these guys, we would have to figure out how to get all the golems into one place and lock them up somewhere that the zombies couldn't get to them or they couldn't get to the zombies. So now I'm going to go cut some wood down, and we're going to make some sticks, and we're going to get these guys leveled up. Excuse me, donkey. I'm trying to talk and you're walking. Here, okay, fine. We'll do this. There. Now I'm on the donkey, and you're not in the way because you're in the shot. Hey. All right, so it is 12:57, and we're getting ready for the next meeting that we have to go to. And what I was going to say is what we're going to do off camera, we're going to go around and try to get the rest of these villagers leveled up. We're going to check to make sure we have all the villagers and that there's no jobs that we don't have in the town. Just in case, I don't know, somebody might want to find a Fletcher or a leather worker or something like that. So we're going to have at least one of all the villagers in the town. And then we're going to do some of that work again, finishing up the Warden Arena, and then we're ready to go. So we'll be able to figure out when we're going to do this Warden Ball event. Hopefully this weekend, but we'll go on Discord. Today is Thursday. Got a couple of days if we're going to do it this weekend. So we'll talk about it in Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, again, check us out. I think if you type in socials, !socials, you'll see all the socials in the chat room. I'm not sure if you type in !Discord, I think that brings up my Discord, but if you go to my Discord, I think there's information in there about how to get to the Divergence Discord. And again, all the other Discord content creators are listed down there in the details, as are our socials, as our socials are also listed down there. So until next time, we'll catch you guys on Married in Minecraft later. I didn't say that right. Let's try that again. We'll catch you guys later on Married in Minecraft. See you guys. Can I wave on a mule? I can't. Let's try that. Boom. There we go. See you guys.